Hello everyone, a quick update for a BGP here on the daily, which is a very nice coin, of course, for spot holders. If you are interested, you have a 1, a 2, and potentially a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 toward the upside as a first scenario. If you can follow, of course, the wave 5 here, that it is unfolding as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. For this a blue box that it might hit, of course, a wave 3 in the yellow, and then 4, 5 for higher prices. Potentially, of course, a $30 can be hit. In a bearish scenario where you consider that this is a 3 waves for wave A, you got a sideways for wave B potentially, or let's say W, X, and a Y. You are looking here potentially at a finished wave Y, but you would like to see, of course, something bearish unfolding, meaning as an impulse. Currently, you don't have a 1, 2, 3, 4. The wave 4 interfered already with the zone 1 here, meaning, of course, invalidation of any kind of impulse. And we might be, of course, corrective even if we get a little bit lower prices. In case we are in an A, B, and a C, you can have a wave C as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 toward the upside, of course, reaching the same level for wave 3. However, you will not see 4, 5 in this scenario. In other scenarios that we have here, several 1, 2s, potentially, of course, W, X, and a Y for a wave 2 in the yellow, having 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. 4 and a 5, simply continuation for several ones over $30, of course. In this case scenario, you are in the magenta 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 to finish, of course, wave 3, 4, and a 5 continuation for higher. In another bearish scenario, again, also if we consider that the whole impulse here is a kind of like a wave A for a zigzag, having a wave B, meaning you're looking for a wave C toward the upside again, is this wave C has to unfold as an impulse, overshooting, of course, this area, meaning all the scenarios lead for BGB, of course, for very high potential scenario around the $18 and the $30, of course, bringing some profit, interesting profit over 300 to 500 percent or 600% for this scenario. Now, let's take a look closer what is going on inside BGB on the 2 hours chart here. On the 2 hours chart, we can see, of course, already that we got some movement toward the downside, 3 waves down. Starting with 3 waves, means, of course, you are corrective and not impulsive, meaning you have a W potentially here, X, and of course having another wave Y to finish a wave A in a 3 wave structure. And then, of course, after this, you are looking at 1, 2, and potentially another 1, 2 in case we have finished a correction here. You are moving continuously, impulsively, of course, toward the upside in double 1, 2s. As you can see, this wave 2 can be, of course, a diagonal here as a wave A, wave B, and given, of course, a wave C finished a wave 2 before hitting the 886, of course, taken from the top of this wave 1 to the bottom of it. Meaning you are still, of course, in an eligible wave 2 here for a wave 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, of course, toward the upside. This is a bullish scenario, of course, that it might unfold, you meaning, of course, you would like simply to see higher prices. In this case scenario, if we take a look also on the 15-minute chart, we can see as well that something bullish might be unfolding, and we are looking here at a potential impulse as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 correction, and then another 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. If we get another smaller 1, 2, okay, it might be, but it is preferably to move simply toward the upside with a massive wave 3, unless this turns, of course, into a zigzag and we move to the bearish scenario. The bearish scenario on the 2 hours chart is the following. You have finished a wave B here, where you have, of course, a wave A, and you got a wave B as a zigzag rather than double 1, 2. It is a zigzag right now. And you're moving in 1, 2, and then here big wave 1, 2, and then 3. And the wave 4 is unfolding currently and moving toward the downside. In this case scenario, you are looking at a wave 1, 2, and then 3, because this is, of course, your wave 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And currently, you're looking for a wave 4 and looking simply for lower. Scenario here, our key level for this scenario is a 0.886. If you take it, meaning higher potential that you simply continue toward the downside, a bigger correction, which is an A, B, and a C, starting with a wave 1, wave 2, 3, 4, and a 5 towards the downside. And of course, target for this scenario can be the $2.48 to finish this correction, and then definitely moving toward the upside continuously for one of those scenarios in the daily that we have for, of course, $18 and $30 potentially. Today we have updated on XAV and link. If you are interested in those updates, you can follow us, of course, on X and find those update for the bullish and the bearish and on the micro and the macro level. That was it for BGP. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.